Today's topic is semiconductor. Three types of materials are there: insulator, conductor, semiconductor. Insulator, which does not allow flow of heat and electricity. Conductor, example for insulators are wood, plastic. Conductor, which allows the flow of heat and electricity. Example is copper, aluminium material. Now comes to the third type, semiconductor. Semiconductor has both the properties, insulator as well as conductor. When we keep the semiconductor at 0 degree temperature, it does not allow any flow of heat and electricity, and it is acting as a perfect insulator. When we bring this at room temperature, then it starts conducting and act as conductor. Now we will see how it behaves differently at the two temperatures. When it is at 0 degree temperature, all the electrons in the outermost shell are filled and tightly bound, and no free charge carriers are available for the flow. So it acts as perfect insulator. When we bring it at room temperature, then this is the diagram of crystalline structure of silicon, and two silicon atoms are sharing the covalent bond. This electron excited due to the heat energy and come out of the outermost orbit and become the conduction or the free electron. You can see hole and electrons are formed in pair, and this excitation is occurred due to heat, that is due to room temperature. But in case of intrinsic semiconductor, that is pure semiconductor, the conductivity is very low, very low. We cannot use it for our purpose. So to increase the conductivity, we used to add some doping element, that pure silicon is doped with impurity atoms to increase the conductivity, and two types of semiconductors are formed. One is called N-type, another is called P-type. And for forming the N-type semiconductor, the group 5 elements are added. They are arsenic, phosphorus, antimony. This particular diagram will show you how antimony will generate the negative free charge carriers in extrinsic N-type semiconductor. The antimony is having 5 electrons in the outermost shell, out of which 4 are sharing the covalent bond with 4 silicon atoms, and the 5th atom is available free for conduction. So if we have the impurity doping of group 5 or pentavalent atom, so electron gets free, and we have surplus of electrons available for the flow in case of N-type. In case of P-type semiconductor, we have to add group 3 elements like aluminium, boron, gallium. This particular diagram will explain how boron will form holes. Boron is having 3 electrons in the outermost orbit. These 3 silicon atoms will share through covalent bond. This particular 4th silicon atom in the crystalline structure is lacking that particular electron. Covalent bond is lacking the electron for sharing, and this will form the hole. In the P-type, due to boron impurity, we have hole available as a free charge carrier. In case of P, if due to excitation due to heat, If some electron gets free, so that time it forms a hole and electron pair. Holes are majority carrier in case of p-type and electrons are